I got Morgan Shepherd and I got together twice that year. And
kept running into each other.
I didn't see it that way. But at Darlington, I got wrecked. We was 80 laps in the pits, Southern 500, hot. And I'm sitting in the car, and Mr. Hendrick come over, and, you want some water stuff. So, no, I want to stay in here and stay hot and mad. I got him the second lap back out. And I went, and they told me in the trailer after the race, but I didn't stay for the race. I didn't stay. I left to go home. And Elmo Langley called me that night and said, "Oh, this is not good." I said, "Yeah, I thought about that." So I had to go into the trailer. And this is earlier, back when you could get by with some stuff, it was later on your deal.
Yeah.
But I told him that it was an accident. I went through the whole thing, and then I fessed up. I said, "No, I tried to park him." And I got a $10,000 fine. But I probably shouldn't say it, but that was back in the day. This before Mike was there.
Yeah. Oh, and really? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It was Beatty and Richter.
Mm-hmm.
They're both dead now, so it's okay. I can probably say it. Yeah. But Beatty and Richter. So they said, "Okay, we'll give you $3,000 a week off if you don't try to kill him." And so we never had any run-ins for 3 weeks. They sent me a bill for $1,000, and I threw it away and never heard any more about it. Now, I'm sure they took it from someplace.
Yeah.
But, but it's a little different now. They can't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's not a little different. It's a lot different.
Morgan Shepherd and Ken Schrader involved in a battle for position here. That's for 6th spot. Shepherd has it. Motorcraft Ford, Schrader right behind Kyle Petty on Ken Schrader's tail.
Today, Schrader has made a good move, Bob, up through the field. He started 21st in this field, and after 20 laps, up there in the 7th position.
From the Jason Binoculars in-car camera, riding with Kyle Petty right behind Ken Schrader as they go down the backstretch.
These cars are running faster than ever. They look like they're 2-3 miles an hour faster than they've ever been in Darlington.
Could be the radial tires, Benny. Of course, they ran the radials here in the spring with great success. Brought them back here in the heat of the Labor Day weekend. But that could help them to run faster.
Pull up on the back bumper of Morgan Shepherd. They're putting a little difference on Kyle, looks like, Bob.
Looks like they're pulling away from him just a little bit. Morgan Shepherd and Ken Schrader touch, and Schrader goes up into the wall, scraping it.
He's in the wall pretty hard. Yeah, he's slowed very definitely. Dale Jarrett goes by him down on the inside, and Rick Wilson, Dick Trickle. Schrader definitely in trouble. Now he has moved down out of the groove. He'll be heading to the pits.
Schrader ran so well here in the spring. He was running well here in the fall, and now he's headed for the pits, and we'll take a look at it.
Okay, tries to go by Morgan Shepherd on the outside following Harry Gant into that turn. Shepherd might not know that he's out there. His car slides up just a little bit, flips the left front of Schrader's car, and gets Schrader into the wall. Kyle Petty goes by on the inside.
And from another angle, we'll see it again.
Same thing. Morgan thought about getting by Harry Gant, couldn't make it. He had no idea that Schrader was up there. He goes up the hill, Schrader straight in the wall, and there's heavy contact.
Jerry Punch is there in the Ken Schrader pit.
And the crew surveying damage on the car. Apparently sheet metal damage on the right front. They have changed the right side tires will come around to the left side. They are looking to the side now. Schrader gets the signal to go ahead and move away. Is losing valuable time here under the green flag. A tough break. They were trying to pull some sheet metal away from the right front and also a little bit in the left rear, but he is down and away, but it's lost a lot of ground.
Well, he lost one lap, Jerry, for sure. And if he doesn't get his speed up, he could go 2 laps down as the leaders are coming off of turn 4 and down the front straightaway.
Schrader ran 10th here in the Trans-South 500.
Ken Schrader going behind the wall with the Kodiak Chevrolet.
Boy, that puts 2 of the top contenders in this race behind the wall. Rusty Wallace is already out with a blown engine, and now Ken Schrader goes behind the wall while the crew tries to find out if they can fix that car. And it is a steering problem on the 25 car, so they may be able to get it fixed.
Well, he's been all the steering in the front of the car when he made contact, bit the ball. All this stuff is going to have to be replaced.
Actually, he's behind the wall, Bob. They are working the crew now. Richard Broom will change the A-frame and the lower control arm on the right front of the car. Schrader is still sitting in the car hooked up. Kenny, what happened out there?
Morgan just ain't looking where he's going. He's worried about somebody passing him, and I just, I got up alongside, not up beside him, got the front end up there, and he just went up to the wall.
Well, Schrader sitting in the car, losing valuable time. They will get the car repaired, but he will lose a lot of time and a lot of points here toward the Winston Cup point race.
Ken Schrader 9th in the Winston Cup point standings, and here is a replay from Kyle Petty's Jason Binoculars in-car camera. Happened right in front of him.
Well, you can see Schrader trying to move up on the outside off Morgan Shepherd. That really is not the place to pass on this racetrack, on the outside going into turn 1. But he saw the opening up there, thought he could make it, but didn't work.
Now take a look at the second 5 in point, 6 through 10, and where they're running. Ricky Rudd in 11th in a car, 2 cars in the wall in turn number 2.
That's Schrader and Morgan Shepherd, looks like.
Ken Schrader had just rejoined the race after spending several laps in the pits trying to correct the steering, and you'll recall that it was with Morgan Shepherd that he had a little incident earlier in the race.
Yeah, that's what sent him into the garage area for those repairs. Looks like Shepherd is moving away now. Schrader's car, quite a bit of damage to it down on the inside.
I thought Morgan was going to come down and say something to Kenny, but he didn't. Both cars are moving.
I don't think he can fix that car. That car is heavily damaged.
Certainly they can't get him to where he would run competitively again. Of course, he's already a lot of laps down. You can see a lot of smoke coming from the Motorcraft Ford of Morgan Shepherd. It's perhaps tires, fenders rubbing against tires, and the damage is more, I believe, on the right side. No, the left front there. That's where that smoke is coming from.
But Morgan Shepherd remains on pit road as the Bud Moore crew tries to get the sheet metal pulled away from the left side tires.
Well, there's some damage on the right side as well, Bob. They have pulled that away, but the major damage was to the left front.
Morgan Shepherd involved in a second incident with Ken Schrader just a few moments ago on a hot Sunday afternoon Labor Day weekend. We're in Darlington, South Carolina. And here's the reason.
That's the white car is Ken Schrader. The red and white car is Morgan Shepherd, the 15 car. And that's the second time we've seen these guys together. The first time Schrader hit the wall hard. This time looks like both of them made some pretty heavy contact.
But without question, Schrader came out on the short end of that because Morgan Shepherd is going back in competition, whereas Ken Schrader is behind the wall.
25 fellas right in the wall.
Schrader spent about 15, 20 laps behind the wall repairing the damage from the first instant. Now he's back in the same spot repairing the damage again.